Welcome again into today's installment, the latest 820 episode about resilience. Our urgency meeting to keep drawing out from within us that talent, that quality, that value that I believe connects all of us at our core essence, not on the outskirts, on the margins, where we have more in common than we have in differences. If you get a chance, check out the website, 820podcast.com. We can survey or peruse previous episodes and also get more information, my background, for you to see who this guy is you're listening to today and make sure it's of value to you going forward. You can always press the button that says delete, but at least give it a shot when you have a moment. Today's topic is called Practice, Practice, Practice. Now, many of you who have some athletic prowess or particular skill set in music or whatever, those words are probably not new to you, because that's how you get more consistency in presenting your best in each moment, in each day. I've heard that saying myself about practice. And one person was saying, an instructor, I believe, a musical instructor, would say, practice becomes permanent. An interesting new approach, or a new twist on that approach, the necessity for practice of something that you have a true passion for. If you really care about it and are really committed to it, the practice in that thing doesn't become drudgery. I think, as he was saying, it become a permanent discipline. But as with many things that you may have interest in or interest for in his life, many of them become temporary or just fade in the past because it was interesting for a moment or a couple of days and on to something else. But in keeping with the guidance of resilience, I would offer a new angle to the practice statement. Practice is productive. The new PIP, PIP, practice is productive. But all jokes aside, when that slight adjustment and reframing of practice brings those efforts more into focus for me, that really helps. Words are words, but words do have meaning. I don't ascribe to using words just as fillers or to throw away. If we say something, it should mean something. So especially for me, that little twist on practice is productive, it kind of resonates for me also when I remind myself of the other statement about permanence or temporariness in this life, like memento mori. I must remember the dying part with or after what I set out to do, and finish or complete as perfect as I can and aligned with the perfect that I am and that you are. With each effort or endeavor that I get presented with every day, if I choose and decide to pursue that observation and then to communicate that decision internally first and then externally, that should remain my measure and dedicated practice to produce. Like taking that shot that you have in front of you, making that effort, editing and reframing and appreciating the direction that you're heading. Maybe hoping for a second shot. But again, forgive me for using again the golf analogy why I love the game. But by the way, the game hates me. But I love the game because that game is a game of integrity, a game of honesty, honor. To play the game as it's designed, and even if you're on a public course by yourself, it is you, your club, and that ball. The only thing moving is you with that club. The ball is sitting right there for you to hit it. And that's your shot right now. You take it. Yeah, you might take, as I call, a mulligan when you shank one into the river or into the woods you'll never find. But in golf, the integrity plays a larger part in that game. You take the penalty and re-tee it or replace it, but take the penalty. Take the shot. And again, you hope for a second shot, but only if you're staying within the boundaries of the game you're playing. Or then, on that penalty shot, or if you made a great first shot, the next shot is not your second shot, it's the current shot in front of you. Another moment to produce. But keeping that possibility way in the back of mind, in front of and from my heart. To see my practice as consistent as the love and constant awareness I should have on this journey. Yes, I admit it. It's easy to say that and hard to do that every time. But it becomes more easier to remind myself when I detect my level of impatience, distraction, pessimism, or disappointment with my own currency. My currency. I have to reset to what I say that drives me. So stay away from getting caught up in not meeting a standard that you have prescribed and confirmed for yourself. Take a less complicated route forward, not back, to your resilience. Remind yourself of this, that practice is production. As I say, or as I'm suggesting, do the PIP. Be the new PIP. All right? Practice is productive. Maybe it can also become more steady. I can't say the word permanent, but I think making it into an actual discipline, I think is enough on this ever evolving and challenging journey that we're trying to develop and sustain called resilience. Thank you again for joining me today. As always, stay present, stay current. No matter where you are in this world, tell a friend, tell a foe, tell a stranger. It's always 820.